Girl disguised herself as a boy and went to school in place of her brother. But as soon as she entered the classroom, she offended the most feared boy in the class. The boy was about to cause trouble for her, but a phone call suddenly pulled him away. When she saw him walk out of the classroom without even acknowledging the teacher, she realized his identity was not ordinary. Her classmates told her he was the principal's son and warned her not to provoke him again. The girl agreed. What she never expected was that she looked so handsome in her boy disguise that she caught the attention of a group of female students at school. Panicked, she hid in the locker room and called her brother, begging him to come back to school soon. But her brother said he would not return until a week later. At that moment, the girls outside were crazily shouting her name. To avoid them, she changed back into her girl clothes. But then she discovered that the girls had already been scared away by the principal's son. The boy asked for her name, but she refused to answer and walked away. But her rude behavior instead sparked the boy's interest. The next day, the girl changed back into her boy disguise and wanted to use the restroom. She tried to walk into the boys' restroom, but the sight inside startled her, and she quickly turned around and ran into the girls' restroom instead. Two female students saw her and mistook her for a pervert, pounding on the door and telling her to get out immediately. She hurriedly explained in a feminine voice that she was actually a girl, but nobody believed her. To get rid of them, she had no choice but to change back into her girl clothes and walk out of the restroom. Seeing the shocked expressions on their faces, she walked away without looking back. But the moment she stepped outside, she bumped into that boy again. He reached out his hand and said he wanted to be friends with her. She coldly rejected him and turned to leave, but one of the female students stopped her and warned her never to talk to him again. The girl realized that the student liked the boy, so to provoke her, she deliberately fell to the ground. When the boy saw her fall, he immediately ran over to her. He asked if she was hurt and then directly picked her up, saying he would take her to the infirmary. The female student angrily claimed that she was faking it, but the boy ignored her. After they arrived at the infirmary, the boy treated the scrape on her arm. The girl was a little surprised by how caring he was. After the bandage was finished, she wanted to leave, but the boy suddenly handed her a movie ticket. He said the ticket had been extremely difficult to get and that there was only one available. Then he left. Soon, the day of the movie premiere arrived. After finishing classes in place of her brother, the girl became curious about what kind of movie was so popular. So after school, she went to the theater. However, as soon as she sat down in her assigned seat, she realized the boy was sitting right beside her. Only then did she realize that he had intended to ask her to watch the movie with him. Fortunately, the boy did not recognize her in her boy disguise. He suspiciously asked why she had that movie ticket. To hide her identity, the girl quickly lied and said it had been given to her by a girl who secretly liked her. But after hearing that, the boy unexpectedly became angry.